Graduation season is in full swing, but our next guest argues that as many college grads prepare to enter the real world, their experience on campus has taken a hit, thanks to the left's obsession with identity politics. So here to explain is Fox News contributor and president of Independent Women's Voice, Tammy Bruce.
Good morning.
Hey, Tammy, good morning.
Good morning.
Explain this to us.
Yeah, so we're in the season, right, where everyone's graduating.
Right.
And the point about the college experience is that you leave your parents' home, you leave your hometown, you move into an environment that's larger than you, meeting people you normally would maybe never meet from different parts of the world even. And what we've got now is, as we've seen over this last commencement season, about 73 colleges having separate commencements for people of color, for African Americans, separate commencements for Latinos, Latinas, or for gays and lesbians. Mm-hmm. And the argument there, remember, these are four-year graduating seniors. They've been in their college for 4 years. And while they may participate in the larger graduation ceremony, their argument is that in order to feel better about themselves or because there's racism on campus, having this separate experience with people like themselves is the more interesting, the more enlightening thing for them. Of course, that is the opposite of what the college experience is supposed to be, which is where, at least for those 4 years, you gather with people unlike yourselves. You create a new community. You learn about empathy, right? I mean, part of the argument is people unlike me don't understand me. But that's part of the reason for college. In addition to the book learning, it is to have that larger experience, realizing that you need to feel empathy for people who've had a completely different life experience than you, and vice versa. But it seems that identity politics and what the left has done is encourage people, even in those environments, to retreat into themselves and to still want things that only they've understood in the past or have experienced. I mean, you can return to that when you leave college.
Right.
This is a small segment of an opportunity to realize that, well, you're an American first, but then maybe you leave as a Harvard woman, mm-hmm. and you've got that network. But that seems to be retreated from to some degree.
Some of these Ivy Leagues are having separate graduation ceremonies for illegals.
That's right. I mean, this is where the politics of identity has changed the entire point for some people's experience, especially important for minorities, where you do grow up in a separate area, perhaps, where we've rejected historically the separate but equal argument because we know of the importance to identify as an American first and to be able to expand within your work, and where you've learned about becoming an architect or a doctor and the importance of the broader community at large.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how this affects our society going forward.
Well, we see it in so many different environments, but these are particularly the young people who need to be rejecting it in order to do the best they can in their lives.
Right. Thank you so much, Tammy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.